Hyder. Think some. Club President, fellow Toastmasters of Tampines Changkat Toastmasters and guests. Good evening. Evening. Jenison. Managing a difficult audience. Today, you did not have it easy because of the topic, managing a difficult audience. But let's take a look at some ways you did really well, or some things you did really well, and let me give you some recommendations of how you can do even better to not just manage a difficult audience, but to master them at some point. So Jenison, you were very calm and composed, and you remain professional throughout. Not easy, especially when your disruptors can be very, very persistent. Okay, for the newer members, you don't have to be so scared. Okay, if you choose this topic, then you will have to do it. For those of you, and this is a reminder for the rest of you, if you're going to be a disruptor, just take note that part of the TI manual states that the moment the speaker acknowledges you as a disruptor, you shouldn't be disrupting anymore. Okay, so if you've been disrupting a little bit too much, well, too bad for you, Jenison. Okay, so repeated challenges, but you were able to remain calm and composed throughout. That was really well done. Okay, you also acknowledge your disruptors really well, even occasionally engaging with them in conversation. You complimented them for their enthusiasm, and you even had some wordplay at some point, right? Vincenzo, you love engineering. So you took that and you said, oh, that's how I re-engineered my life for transformation. So that was really well done. I love that. So some recommendations I have for you, Jenison. I did notice that you use certain phrases like, well, this is where I want you to stop. Or I would like you to be quiet now. Now, at the risk of sounding like a primary school teacher, instead of, okay, I know that it's not easy to stay calm and composed, especially if the disruptions kept rising and rising. But what you could do, or what you could try, is to create an agreement with your disruptors. So for example, you can say, would it be possible if you hold on to your opinions until later for the Q&A so that we can maximize the value of the session together and have the best session for everybody? Would that be okay? Right? So you talk to your disruptors and get some agreement with them, make a pact with them so that you can cooperate with them and not alienate the rest of us who are being very good students. Okay, and one more thing you could do is you could do a pause. So for example, you could say, now I noticed that a lot of you have some really strong opinions, especially about this guy called Hyder, very handsome Spider-Man. So if you have such opinions, I would highly recommend that you hold on to it first until the Q&A so that we can all enjoy together. Would that be okay? Right? So you get everybody's consensus. So that is something you can learn to or strive towards, not just as a speaker, but as a trainer. So all in all, stay calm and composed. Well done acknowledging your disruptors. Instead of shutting down your disruptors, create agreement with them and pause to set new rules. You will fly higher as a high flyer trainer in your next speech. Back to you, Toastmaster.